The Rip Curl Search GPS Surf Watch is a product designed for surfers to better experience their surf in the water and out of it. The world's first surf GPS watch uses satellite positioning, which allows the surfer to set their tide data to over 1,000 locations around the world, track their movements in the water, record their surf data, and view it all in the Search GPS app on computers and smartphones. The product was in development for 5 years before being first released in October 2015 and is now one of the most innovative products in the surf and watch industry. The purpose in designing this product was to provide surfers with something more than just an accessory to tell the time. For many active riders, it is a technical and functional watch that allows them to break down their sessions and use the information to compare to some of the best surfers on tour, such as Mick Fanning, and improve performance. In its simplest form, innovation is inventing a new way of doing things, as labelled by the Australian Government's Department of Industry, Innovation and Science 2018. For businesses, it can mean implementing new ideas or inventing new products that will gain them a competitive advantage. When Rip Curl released the Search GPS Surf Watch, they had invented the first ever GPS surf watch, making it a new and innovative product featuring many other capabilities all on the one device. The app for the watch that connects with both Android and iOS phones allows users to view their key surfing stats, track where they paddled and surfed, and follow other surfer accounts to see where they had surfed and their key stats. When it comes to the competition for this product, there is little that compares. Compared against other major surf brands such as Quiksilver, Billabong, Nixon, none other surfwear brands designed watches with this main competitive advantage, the GPS function. Their functional watch range included tide and swell watches. When comparing the GPS component, Garmin is a main contender that has a range of GPS watches that can track your location and where you travel, but they do not have the same operating system that Rip Curl have designed for surfers in particular. The watch understands when you start a wave and when you finish a wave, then isolates the data into separate rides when viewed on the maps through the app. Opposed to Garmin watches, they do not provide a satellite view and can only provide one continuous route. To sell a product, it has to be marketed to the right audience, otherwise it will not make any sales and will ultimately crash and burn. A company has to evaluate and successfully identify which market segment they want to market in to attract their target market, the set of buyers sharing common needs or characteristics that the company decides to serve. Armstrong et al. 2018. Next is choosing their market targeting strategy, which ranges on a scale of targeting broadly to targeting narrowly. Rip Curl effectively identified their market segment in creating a GPS function surf watch, which attracted the target market of surfers, both competitive and leisure, who want to enjoy and better their surfing experience. With their identified market segment, Rip Curl chose the market targeting strategy, concentrated marketing, or niche marketing. This strategy allows Rip Curl to go after a large share of their chosen segment in users of functional surf watches. Concentrated marketing allows them to achieve a stronger marketing position because Rip Curl have a great understanding of the surf market and the needs of its consumers, which aided in them achieving a strong market position. With their greater knowledge of the niche and their needs, they designed a better, more functional surf watch that included this amazing GPS function, which served the consumers best and profited Rip Curl greatly. In the modern market, for a new innovative product to make a mark and become successful, it needs to differentiate itself from the competition and create an effective positioning strategy. To gain differentiation from competitors, the product will need to gain a competitive advantage. An advantage over competitors gained by offering greater value, either through lower prices or by providing more benefits that justify higher prices. Armstrong et al. 2018. Rip Curl has differentiated themselves from all competitors by producing the first ever GPS surf watch. Within their watch is all the other attributes that other surf watches contain, for example, time, tide height, and swell. But what gives them competitive advantage is the GPS component that allows users to track their surfs and deconstruct each wave with length, speed, direction, and heart rate. To establish a successful difference, it is required to meet the following criteria: important, distinctive, superior, communicative, preemptive, affordable, and profitable. The difference from competitors is important to dedicated and leisure surfers because it provides highly valued benefits, as well as being distinctive with no other competitors able to compensate, which makes Rip Curl superior against others. Advertisement for the Search GPS Surf Watch has been communicable to buyers about their difference and also preemptive with other surf brands and not easily being able to copy the GPS component. The watch is both affordable, priced at $350 with afterpay options, as well as being profitable, with sales rocketing around this exciting new product. Rip Curl has adopted a more-for-more positioning strategy, with the watch around $150 more expensive than basic Tide watches, but with the features it provides, it is offering a high quality for its price. When preparing to make a purchase, the buyer goes through one of two types of decision making. Everyday simple purchases are considered habitual decision making, and the more complicated are extended problem solving. The Search GPS Surf Watch is an extended problem solving decision making product because it requires more complex cognitive activity. There is a moderate level of involvement in the purchase because it requires careful selection finding the right surf watch, more time and effort is required, and it is a higher price good. Within the types of decision making is a process consisting of 5 stages: need recognition, information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase decision, and post-purchase behavior. For consumers buying the GPS Surf Watch, they first recognize the need and/or want for a functional watch to improve their surfing experience, which could have been triggered by internal stimuli, as in wanting to be able to use surf technology in the water, or external stimuli, seeing an advertisement online or on television. Once the buyer has recognized the need for a surf watch, they commit to an information search. This stage involves researching the market to identify the different brands and types of surf watches. The buyer will use a variety of sources such as personal sources from their family, friends, colleagues, commercial sources, surf brand ads, marketers and websites, and experiential sources, which can include the buyer trialing different products and reading reviews. The more extensive the consumer's search is, the more information they obtain. When they feel confident in the amount of information they have obtained, they move on to evaluation of alternatives. During the third stage is where the consumers use their own evaluation criteria, functionality, cost, features, durability, style, etc., to decide on which to purchase. When researching surf watches, there is a wide range from competitive surf brands such as Quiksilver, Billabong, and Nixon, as well as GPS watches from Garmin. After completion of evaluation, the buyer will have decided on their purchase decision, which is the best product for them. Rip Curl's GPS watch is chosen by buyers because it provides a high quality, affordable price, high quantity of features, and tough durability, as well as being loyal to Rip Curl. Following purchase decision is post-purchase behavior. Succeeding the purchase of the GPS Surf Watch, buyers will evaluate their feelings and attitudes towards the product and decide if the performance did not meet, matched, or exceeded expectations, or in simple words, if they were dissatisfied, satisfied, or delighted with their purchase. The product has received extremely delighted reviews from consumers. A GPS surf tracking watch that works very well, fun and very easy to use. This watch is a winner if you want something to track your waves and sessions. Tons of data points, and so far we haven't had any technical issues. Overall, a surprisingly very fun product. Stab Magazine 2017. It's a game changer. I can look back on every surf I've had in the past 3.5 years. Hansen Surf 2016. Love this watch. Tracks wave speed, count, animation of your surf. Totally worth the money. Not perfect, but super solid. Amazon 2016. In conclusion, the Rip Curl Search GPS watch is undoubtedly innovative by reason of being the only surf watch in the world allowing surfers to track and analyze each wave they ride through satellite view. By understanding and using the highlighted marketing concepts, concentrated marketing, differentiation, and the decision-making process, the innovation of the GPS Surf Watch has been designed for the needs of the surf market, made superior to its competitors, and simplified the decision-making process by understanding how the consumer thinks during each stage. Since its release, the GPS Surf Watch has been an effective product and has many opportunities to expand and improve with new features and new models. With the continuous advancements in technology, the future for this market segment is going to be very exciting.